for a long time, I've been keeping this a secret from you guys, and I haven't been fully truthful about my transformation. You know, a lot of you guys, when you guys think of Kai Swole, you may know me off Instagram. I'm pushing a lot of weight. I got a crazy physique. But you know, some of you guys even consider me a role model or inspiration. And the truth is, like, how can I consider myself a role model or an inspiration knowing that I've been keeping this a secret from you guys for so long? And you know, countless of times I've been accused of being on gear, and a lot of you guys will come to my rescue and try to defend my name. And it's like, how can I live like that, you know? So yeah, the truth is, I'm not natural. Come on, bro. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Like, come on, bro. You really thought I was on gear? Let's be so for real. Like, come on, bro. I literally got the paperwork to prove it. Bruh. But yeah, nah, all jokes aside, in this video, I'm gonna be taking you guys through the bulk and the cut that changed my physique. Yeah, so long story short, my gym journey started about 4 or 5 years ago. And not gonna lie, bro, I was a fat kid. If y'all haven't seen the transformation, go look at this video right here. But yeah, coming off that first weight loss transformation, I started doing home workouts. So if you're watching this video, bro, and you got access to the gym, man, just do some push-ups. Do some push-ups, do some pull-ups. You can develop a good physique just at the crib. But the following year, that's when I actually got into the gym. And considering that I was coming from a fresh weight loss journey, I low-key had a fear of getting fat again. So my first year of working out, I didn't want to gain any weight. I was staying at the same. I was getting more shredded, you know, the body was T. Gay! Muscles was getting more defined. I was getting in better shape, but I wasn't putting on as much muscle as I needed to. I started the gym journey at 130 pounds, and I stayed there for like the first year. Eventually, I realized I wasn't making enough progress compared to everybody else who'd been in the gym. So that's when I came to the conclusion I had to do a bulk, and that bulk is ultimately what changed my entire physique. But yeah, in this video, I'm gonna be walking you guys through the entire process of the bulk and how I followed up with the cut that got me to this physique right here. Let's get it. Obviously, one of the most important parts about a bulk is eating. How you gonna bulk without eating? How you gonna gain weight without eating? Makes no sense, right? So I'm gonna walk you guys through what a day of eating looked like for me in a bulk. Quick disclaimer though, my bulk is different from your bulk. My bulk is different from John's bulk. My bulk is different from Sarah's bulk. Our bodies are different, our weights are different, our requirements are completely different. So my bulk might look like a cut for you, bro. I'll be honest, I'm a little dude. So my bulk might be your cut, straight up. But let's get to it. All right, so boom, first meal of the day, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6.
6 bomber ass clot, pussy bomber blood clot egg.
And I ate that followed by a protein shake. What was in this protein shake, you might ask? Let me show you. First thing going in is a cup of oats. Next we got not 1, but 2 scoops of protein powder.
If 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And 5 plus 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
And the last thing is some milk, but unfortunately, my dad never came back with the milk, so just imagine this is milk. That's meal number 1 down. Now meals 2, 3, and 4 are literally the same exact meal, just 3 different times. Yeah, Kai Soul on a bulk had no creativity. I was eating the same thing every day. Can you blame me though? I didn't sign up to be Gordon Ramsay. I signed up to be a gym rat, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So the first part of the meal is the protein. Yeah, you know, my protein of choice for the bulk was always chicken. Now I usually shot for like 300 grams of chicken, and that would be every meal. So for the entire day, 900 grams of chicken. And along with the chicken, you know I had to get the white rice. 2 cups to be exact. I just don't stop there, man. You know, we gotta stay healthy. You know, we gotta keep our body right. But you know, I had to hit them with the frozen veggies. Yeah, this was pretty much my meal 3 times a day. Disclaimer, this is lacking a lot of variety. So if you're one of those people who feel the need to switch it up every now and then, this ain't for you, bro. Straight up. And you know, the truth is, man, when it comes to dieting, bro, you just gotta keep it simple, you know? The veggies, the rice and the chicken, that's what I knew best. So that's what I stuck to, you know? You know, if you want to be fancy, you want to try all different types of recipes, hey, to each his own, bro. For me, I'm gonna stick to the basics. Now, when it came to the cut, the meals pretty much stayed the same. The biggest difference was just breakfast. And here's what I had for breakfast. I'd get 2 slices of this low-calorie bread with some jam on it. And instead of having 6 eggs, I settled for just 100 grams of egg whites. Just the white, we don't need the yellow. Now, during the cut, the meal stayed the same. The only difference is that I cut the portions in half. Oh, I forgot that it's frozen still. Something I want to point out, if you're not tracking your macros, you literally have no concept of whether or not you're bulking or cutting. So PSA, bro, go track your macros, bro. And not only that, man, get you one of these food scales so you know exactly what you're eating, bro. Because without this, bro, you're walking with a blindfold, bro. Go track your macros, bro. That's why you look the way that you look, man. Because you're not tracking your macros, bro. You're not tracking your macros, but you said that you've been on the cut. You've been on the cut, but you're not losing no weight. Why are you not tracking your macros? So now that we got our meals for the day down, let's talk about the actual work. Let's talk about working out, man. Let's go hit that gym. 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 Let's hit that gym.
Jesus Christ.
We're at the gym now, and I'm gonna walk you guys through all the workouts that I did. Look, I really could go into the whole shebang bang and tell y'all every single thing that I did every single day, every single exercise, every single rep, every single set. But nah, this video will be entirely too long, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for y'all. Monday, we did chest, triceps, and shoulder. It's a push day. Tuesday, back, biceps, the rear delts. It's a pull day. Wednesday, we did legs and abs. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we repeated again. That was pretty much my entire workout for both the bulk and the cut. As far as sets, reps, and weight, I'll do 3 sets of 6 to 8, going super heavy. I'm talking super heavy, I'm talking about damn near ego lifting. And I'll do 1 warm-up set, and those next 2 sets, I'll just go as heavy as I can for 6 to 8 reps, of course. And the reason I use 6 to 8 reps is because I feel like that's the best rep range for progressive overloading. You know, if you grab a weight and you can hit it for 6 reps, that's a good heavy weight. If you can hit it for 8 reps, it's a good heavy weight too, but you know, it's getting a little bit light. Then you gotta go up in the weight. And the next weight that you go up in, hit that for 6 reps. Once you can hit that rep for 8 reps, then you go up again. It's called progressive overloading, my man. That's how you get strong. Now, the biggest difference between training during the cut and training during the bulk is the amount of cardio that I was doing. Now, don't get me wrong, during the bulk, I was still doing cardio, but I'll do maybe 10 to 15 minutes max. During the cut, I was doing up to an hour of cardio, and I was doing a lot more intense cardio too. One of the biggest differences that I noticed between the bulk and the cut was the decline in strength. Now, peak bulk, I was repping out the 120s on dumbbell incline press like nothing. But going into that cut, bro, along with the weight, I lost a bunch of strength. When I started my bulk, I started at 130 pounds, bro. I was literally a twig. And now look at me now. I ain't no twig, bro. I'm far from a twig. I'm a whole branch, straight up. So I went from 130 pounds all the way to 190. And once I got to 190, bro, I'm not gonna lie, your boy started to get a little bit fluffy. You know, the abs weren't there. I barely had any muscle definition. I was stronger. I was a lot bigger, but I was a flutty dud. I was fat, man. I was fat. Then I told myself, it's time to start that cut. Before this cut, I already knew that there's a lot of people out there who just crash their calories. They cut the wrong way and they end up with like a skinny fat look where they still don't have any muscle definition, and pretty much all that work that they've been putting in during the bulk was for no reason. Because they're not building any muscle. They don't look any better than they did before. So they just got fat just to get skinny again. And I didn't want that to happen. My main focus during this cut was to take my time, you know, not to rush anything, make sure that I do it right. And that's exactly what I did. I did a very steady, slow cut, and I went from 190 to 170. It was only 20 pounds, but that 20 pounds looked good off your boy, you know what I'm saying? I have no intentions on getting that 20 pounds back, but you know, who knows? Maybe I'll do another bulk. Maybe. Now, taking my original macros from the bulk, I would cut down my calories by 500-600, and I'll do that every other week until I reach my goal weight. Going into this, I didn't really have a goal weight, but once I got to that 160, 170 range, I'm like, you know what? I'm cool with the physique I have right now, you know? I'm still lifting a lot of weight. I still look good, and I don't have to say that I'm a scrawny twig anymore. And yeah, that's pretty much the bulk and the cut that transformed my physique. It made me look the way I look right now. You know, without that bulk, I wouldn't be Kai Swole, straight up. I'm gonna be honest, man. I was Kai Swole before the bulk, but you know, this bulk made me Kai Swole. This bulk made me who I am, straight up. If you're watching this video, bro, you feel like you're skinny, get on a bulk, bro. Get on a bulk. Do a proper bulk, do a proper cut. Straight up. You won't regret it. Love.